Few names in football history conjure images of loyalty, elegance, and sheer brilliance quite like Ryan Giggs. For over 2 decades, Giggs embodied the very essence of Manchester United, graceful on the ball, fierce in spirit, and utterly devoted to the badge. Born on November 29, 1973, in Cardiff, Wales, Ryan Joseph Giggs would go on to become one of the most decorated and consistent players the modern game has ever seen. Giggs' footballing journey began in the streets of Manchester, where he moved as a young boy after his father, Danny Wilson, a professional rugby league player, relocated the family to England. His raw speed, agility, and left-footed precision caught the attention of a scout from Manchester City's youth system, but destiny had other plans. When Alex Ferguson spotted the teenage prodigy, he was instantly convinced that Giggs was destined for Old Trafford glory. In 1990, at just 17 years old, Ryan Giggs made his professional debut for Manchester United. From that moment, fans witnessed the rise of a generational talent. With his long strides, dazzling dribbles, and an uncanny ability to glide past defenders, Giggs became the nightmare of every fullback in the Premier League. His flair wasn't just about pace, it was about balance, vision, and an almost supernatural understanding of space. Giggs' early years coincided with the dawn of Manchester United's modern empire. Alongside the likes of Paul Scholes, David Beckham, Gary Neville, and Nicky Butt, collectively known as the Class of '92, Giggs helped usher in an era of dominance that would define English football for decades. Under Ferguson's guidance, the young Welshman developed not only as a player but also as a symbol of professionalism and endurance. One of Giggs' most iconic moments came during the 1999 FA Cup semi-final replay against Arsenal. With the match tied and extra time looming, he intercepted a loose pass from Patrick Vieira, darted past 4 Arsenal defenders, and unleashed a thunderous shot into the roof of the net. Shirt off, chest bare, he celebrated with unfiltered joy, a moment now etched in English football folklore. That goal didn't just win the match, it symbolized Manchester United's never-say-die spirit on their way to the historic treble that season. Over his extraordinary 24-year career, Giggs made a record 963 appearances for Manchester United, scoring 168 goals and providing countless assists. He won 13 Premier League titles, 2 Champions Leagues, 4 FA Cups, 3 League Cups, and a host of other honors. Yet, beyond the statistics and trophies, it was his adaptability that stood out. As time caught up with his pace, Giggs reinvented himself, from a flying winger into a cerebral playmaker. His ability to evolve, to stay relevant in a rapidly changing game, is perhaps his greatest legacy. Giggs also represented Wales with pride, earning 64 caps for his national team, though international success often eluded him. Later in his career, he captained Team GB at the 2012 London Olympics, a testament to his enduring reputation and leadership. Off the pitch, Giggs' career wasn't without controversy. His personal life occasionally cast shadows over his otherwise pristine image. However, his contributions to football remain undeniable. After hanging up his boots in 2014, Giggs briefly took charge as Manchester United's interim manager following David Moyes' dismissal. He later served as assistant to Louis van Gaal before stepping into international management with the Wales national team in 2018, guiding them through a promising Euro 2020 qualifying campaign. Beyond coaching, Giggs' influence extends to the ethos of professionalism and longevity in modern football. Few players have managed to maintain peak fitness and form well into their late 30s as he did. His dedication to yoga, nutrition, and recovery became a model for younger generations seeking to extend their careers. Ryan Giggs' story is one of evolution and endurance, a tale of a boy who became a legend through hard work, humility, and sheer love for the game. To Manchester United fans, he remains the ultimate one-club man, a bridge between generations, linking the club's glory days of the early 1990s to the modern era. When Giggs finally retired, Sir Alex Ferguson described him as a player who could change a game in an instant. The numbers, the medals, and the magic all affirm that sentiment. But perhaps Giggs' greatest achievement was simpler: he made football beautiful. Every glide down the left wing, every clever pass, and every flash of that left foot reminded the world why the game is called the beautiful game. See you in the next one. Bye for now.
soon.